Welcome to Kat Sara Yoga. I'm Kat, this is Sandy, and this is day 2 of Love, a 14-day yoga journey designed to balance the energy center of the heart, release stale emotion, fill you up with self-love, and get you beaming love all around. We're starting off sitting today. When you sit cross-legged, if you find that your knees are very high or you're rocking backwards on your sit bones, those bony bits that stick out the bottom of the pelvis, and you feel a lot of tension around the hips, the abdominal muscles straining, maybe aching in the lower back, then it's really great to sit up on some support. So you can use a yoga block, a firm cushion, a rolled up towel or a thick book, something that will give your hips a lift so that the knees can be more level with the hips. So we're looking for that alignment there if possible. And you're centered on the sit bones, those bony bits that stick out the bottom of the pelvis. So move the flesh of the buttocks out the way and feel them grounded into the support underneath you. Long and lengthened all up the back of your body. Allow your eyes to close and your awareness to scan over your body, noticing how you're feeling. Relax into your face and jaw. Relax your lips, teeth and tongue. Relax your eyes. Be aware of the support underneath you and feel grounded and connected with the earth. And allow your awareness to come to your breath, observing the sensation of the breath as it flows in and out. So you can slightly deepen the breath as it comes in and then sigh it out through your mouth. Even having a voiced exhalation. Allowing you to settle that little bit more, to release just a little more tension. Connected with your breath. On your inhalation, shrug your shoulders right up to your ears and exhale them down your back. And again, inhaling up and exhale down. Keep going with your breath, inhaling, shoulders up and exhale them down. And a lot of the practices in this 14-day yoga journey are based around the shoulders, the neck, the chest, the mid-back. And this is because we're working on that area of the body, the area of the heart. And in the yoga philosophy, there are energy centers in different parts of the body, and one is in the heart area. And that has a lot to do with your, you don't bite me. The chakra of the heart is associated with your feelings of love for yourself, for others, your relationships. And we know that we can kind of store negative energy in the heart, which can really make your heart hurt. So we want to try and let that out. We're releasing that in this series by energetically releasing tension through stretches and increasing suppleness, blood supply, awareness of the heart area and opening out that area. So as we shrug the shoulders, notice that with the shoulders drawing down the back, the top of the trapezius muscle here relaxes, and it still might feel a bit tense because we do carry tension there in our shoulders. But notice that as you draw the shoulders down, activating the lower trapezius muscle, the mid back, you release the top of the trapezius muscle. So see if you can feel that softness in the top of the back as you draw your shoulders down. Let's make this the last one and keep the shoulders sliding down your back away from your ears. If you could put them in your back pockets. We shall bring our awareness to the neck. Take an inhalation and long and lengthened all up the back of your body. Exhale as you drop your chin towards your chest. Inhale, looking up, feeling space around your throat and length in between each vertebra at the back of your neck. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhale, looking up. A gentle stretch here. Not compressing your neck back. Exhale, chin towards the chest to stretch in the back of the neck as you keep the lower back long. 2 more. Excellent. Bring your head to center, head, neck and spine aligned. Take just a round of breath, feeling settled, feeling grounded. Inhale and exhale as you tilt your head, bringing one ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, head to center, and exhale, tilt your head the other way. And inhale, head to center. Continue with your breath, maybe bringing your fingertips down by your sides for an even deeper stretch for the side of the neck. The top of the trapezius is getting a stretch there. Keep drawing your shoulders down away from the ears. Keep breathing. The movement is just riding on the breath. Take your time. Last round here, inhaling, head back to center. Exhale, turn your head, keep your chin level with the floor. Look out over your back shoulder. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, turn your head the other way. And inhale, head to center. Keep drawing shoulder blades back and down as you continue here. Imagine you could slide your shoulder blades down to a V shape at the base of the spine, which really helps to keep the sensation of broadness across the front of your chest. Really good. So we're moving the neck through its ranges of motion, helping to clear energy that's blocked from the neck, the top of the trapezius muscle, and the top of the back. Take your time, last round. Bringing your hands back to knees or thighs and another fully breath in. And exhale as you drop your chin towards your chest. Inhaling, circling your chin up, and exhaling down. Continuing with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more rounds. Your mind is connected with the stretch sensations you feel. Always making sure you don't flop the head back, but you keep length in the back of your neck. And once your chin drifts down to your chest, go back the other way, inhaling up, exhale down. Beautiful. Two more. Take your time. Melting away tension from the top of the back and the neck and the jaw. 2. Come back to center. Bringing your hands onto your hips, so thumbs come to the back of the pelvis, fingertips to the inner hip bones. And imagine your pelvis like a bowl of water. The shoulders stay stacked over the hips. As you inhale and tip your pelvis forward, roll your shoulders back. So you're deepening through the curve of the lower back. Exhale, tip your pelvis backwards, rounding over. So inhale forwards and exhale backwards. Seated cats. All the effort for this is coming from the pelvis. And we're reversing the curves of the spine. As you tip your pelvis forward, roll your shoulders back, even lift your chin to expose the throat like we were doing before. Roll your shoulders back, open your heart space. Exhale, round. Inhale, shine the chest forward, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round. One more like this. Bringing mobility into the hips and the spine. Come back to center. So change the cross of your legs, and this may not quite feel so natural this time. Just see how you feel and observe the sensations. We're keeping our bodies a bit more even. Bringing thumbs to the back of the pelvis again, fingertips to the inner hip bones, imagining your pelvis like a bowl of water. As you inhale, tip your pelvis forward, roll your shoulders back, beam your heart forward, and exhale, round, hollow out the chest. Feel stretching between the shoulder blades there. Keep going with your breath, let your hands be in a comfy position. as you exhale and round your spine, tipping the pelvis backwards, you will probably feel a little bit of engagement of the muscles from inner hip bone to inner hip bone, and also a lift in the deep layers of the pelvic floor, which is a hammock of muscle all crisscrossing with lots of layers. And as you exhale and round here, tipping the pelvis backwards, you will get a natural activation of the deep layers of the pelvic floor and the lower abdominal muscles drawing in. And we call this mula bandha, the root lock of energy. So you feel that strength and energy in the base of your body, in your core. And that helps you to feel safe, grounded, secure, and confident. So let's make this the last round. Coming back to center. Shoulders relaxing down the back and away from the ears. Bring palms to touch in front of your heart. Inhale, reaching your arms up, interlock your fingers, turn your palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop your chin. Inhale, bring your head to center. And exhale, reach, extend and lengthen into a side lean, thinking more of length than coming over too far. Inhale back to center and exhale the other way. Really push your palms up and away. Inhale back to center and exhale, rounding your shoulders as you push your palms away. Deep stretch in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach, lengthen up, release your hands. Feel active through your fingertips as you exhale, drawing a big sunshine all around you. Release your fingertips down by your sides. Nice big side sweeps. Inhale, one arm up. Exhaling over into a side lean. Inhale, cartwheel your arms up and exhale over. Imagine someone has a string through the midline of your body and they draw you up from that midline to bring you back to center. Brilliant. One more each side. Take your time. Come back to center. Bring palms to touch. Inhale, reach and lengthen your spine, and exhale, gentle twist, looking out over your back shoulder. Let your hands drift down and rest wherever they naturally settle, maybe having one hand to the opposite knee. Look out over your back shoulder, look with your eyes. Breathe in. And on your next inhalation, reaching your arms up again as you come back to center, and exhale, twist from the base of the spine. Look out over your back shoulder. Look with your eyes to get a stretch for your eyes. With every inhalation, feel that you're lengthening your spine more. And with every exhalation, inquiring into that twist, maybe a little deeper. Inhaling, coming back to center, and exhaling, hands down in front of your heart. Releasing your right leg. Extend it out to the side and drawing your left foot in. Bringing your hands to your inner hip bones, fingertips to the inner hip bones, and just turning your hips towards your right leg, so it's a small shift. Move the flesh of the buttocks back out of the way and ground the sit bone down so you can feel it in contact with the mat or the block or cushion you're sitting on. If you find that your lower back is rounding and you're sort of tipping back like this, you can either sit up on something higher, or you can bend your knee, or a combination of the two. So we want to feel that we are centered on the sit bones. Bringing your hands either side of your front leg, your right leg. Inhale, lifting and lengthening up, and exhale as you inquire into tipping forward to the front edges of the sit bones. Keep your heart lifted. So we're not letting the shoulders round at the moment. Your postural muscles are supporting your head and shoulders, your upper body. If we were to round the shoulders, that pulls on the back, so it becomes like a heavy weight pulling on the back. And at the moment, the back's not supported because you haven't got your belly on your thigh, unless you're very flexible and you already do. This is my limit to go to here. But then what can happen is you can bring your thigh in towards you, so bend the knee a bit more. Lift and lengthen up as you inhale, and as you exhale, inquire into tipping forward a bit more, and you will find that you will have the mobility of, bit more mobility in your pelvis to tip forward with the knee bent. So you can repeat that process until your belly is firmly on your thigh, and then round over. So you'll feel that now. The head, the shoulders becoming like a weight, drawing you forward, drawing on the back. But you are supported, your back is supported by the thigh. So you might look a little different to me, you might be more out here. If you find that you're pretty tight and you can't get your belly to your thigh even with a bent leg, you can use a cushion in between belly and thigh, kind of pretend belly, and rest forward on that. Really good. Slowly lengthen back up again, but stay lengthened over this right leg. You could straighten your leg a little bit if you like. We're just slightly tipped forward on the sit bones towards this right leg. And as you inhale, reaching your left arm up, opening chest and tummy towards the ceiling, rolling the top shoulder back. Make sure that your right toes are active, so you're spreading out the toes and they're point straight up towards the ceiling. If you want a bit more here, turning your top palm towards your right toes and reaching up. You could imagine there's a straight line coming out the top of the right toes. Reach for the top of the line. Keep rolling your chest and tummy towards the ceiling. And if you still want to go a bit further, you can begin to slide your hand down that imaginary line. But make sure you haven't collapsed forward, so we're still rolling back. And there's no competition here. This is your personal journey. The form is the most important thing, more important than the range. Get the form correct in each pose, you'll be getting the correct stretch, and you can increase the range as your flexibility increases with more practice. So ensuring the lower back is flat, you're centered on the sit bones, you're tipping forward at the pelvis, you're rolling your shoulder back. So on your next inhalation, lengthen back up, feel that person pulling you from the string down your midline, and we shall swap over legs. So drawing the right foot in, bringing your hands onto your hips and shifting them to the left, slide the flesh of the buttocks back and out the way. So you can really feel your sit bone in contact with the mat. Toes curled towards you, broad through the ball of the foot, gently pushing the ball of the foot away from you, shining energy out through the ball of the foot. On your inhalation, lift and lengthen up the spine. Exhale, inquire into tipping forward to the front edges of the sit bones. So I say inquire because we're always speaking to our bodies, we're thinking, we're feeling, we're noticing the sensations. So as I tip forward, this is my limit here, feeling a big stretch in the back of the leg, and I've got the correct form. I'm centered on the sit bones. My lower back is flat. My heart's lifted. And if I want to go a bit further, I can bend the knee. So bending the knee, and that will give me a little bit more mobility to tip forward. So just playing with this in your own body. Inhale, lift and lengthen up. Exhale, inquiring into tipping forward. And at some point, your belly will come to your thigh, or if it doesn't, you can grab that cushion to support you. And with belly on the thigh, we can then let the upper body go. It becomes that heavy weight, rounding, drawing you forward, drawing on the muscles of the back to give them a nice stretch. And you are supported by the thigh. Really good. Deep breaths. Keep thinking of grounding into all the points of contact between this right leg and the earth. And it's okay if it's even a little bit up like this, but keep thinking of rolling that thigh out, grounding it down. Slowly lengthening back up. Keep your torso lengthened over your left leg, but maybe straightening it a little bit as long as you can stay centered on your sit bones. Inhale, reaching your right arm up, opening chest and tummy towards the ceiling, rolling your top shoulder back, breathe deep. Just check your left toes are pointing straight up towards the ceiling, and if you want to go a bit further, imagining a straight line coming out the top of those toes, reaching up to the very top of that line. Knees, toes point straight up towards the ceiling. And if you want to still go further, inquiring into sliding your hand down that line. Keep rolling your right knee out. Keep opening chest and tummy towards the ceiling. Breathe deep into your side body. Really good. And then feeling lifted from the midline of your body, coming all the way back up. Gathering in your leg. Give your knees a little hug. Take away your block if you've got it there. And then you can rock back on the back edges of your sit bones, hugging your knees in cosmic egg pose. Just a few deep breaths into your lower back and the mid back and the upper back. Sigh down. Return to your comfortable cross-legged position. Bring palms to touch in front of your heart. Press your thumbs into your heart center. Bowing your head and just feeling that sense of heart. Breathe into your heart. Thanking yourself for being here today for some yoga practice. Balancing your body and mind. Bringing thumbs to the forehead. And just resting your forehead, that third eye point on the thumbs. Face and jaw relaxed. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Thank you again for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.